Welcome back to my school bus conversion project.
The problem that I need to solve is that the roof is only 6 foot tall, and I'm 6'3". And I'm going to be putting in about 2 inches of insulation on the floor. So to be able to actually stand up in my home, I'm going to be raising the roof. The idea is to make 4 of these makeshift screw jacks and weld them to the 4 corners of the bus. Then all of these side pillars are going to get cut through, and we're going to raise the roof on the jacks. At that point, I'm going to weld in some rectangular bar, which is going to go in the gaps. So this is the bar, and it's going to go in these gaps, which you can see on the outside of the roof risers. The gaps in the side of the bus are 1 1/8 inches wide. To fill them, I needed 1 1/8 inches rectangular tubing, but that isn't available at any of the steel suppliers near where I live. So my approach was to take 1 inch thick tubing and weld a 1/8 inch thick bar to the side of it. I started out welding down the whole side, but the problem with that is that as the weld contracts, it causes it to bend. So ended up with a sort of banana-shaped piece. But I realized that the bar down the side isn't actually doing anything structurally. The structural element is the tube. So I changed to just making a whole bunch of tacks down the side, and when I do that, it ends up much straighter. It's also a lot faster to do. I need to do something slightly different for these two last pillars on the sides. They have this wire in them. It's a bit hard to see here, but that runs down to the little light on the side there. And they also, up at the top, have a wedge of metal. So what I need to do is I need to drill a hole in the side here for the wire to come out of, and I need to cut my support tubing shorter so that it fits below the metal and leaves space for the wire to exit down here. Actually, I've just realized that the wire actually comes inside the wall here. So I can just pull that through, and I've got the top wire that comes over here, and I can just run that down this wall instead. And that way I don't need to drill any holes.
And that will do it for this video. In the next one, I will be working on the floors and the outer walls.